Hey there, millionaire. How is it going? Today's video, I'm going to talk about the different ways of earning money, and at the very end, I have a little secret for you. The secrets of earning money. There are 4 ways of earning money, and in Cameroon, we all know only one way. This one way that we have been taught from generation to generation. This particular one way. There are 4 ways of making money, 4 different ways of making money, but we know only one way. Most people know only one way because apparently it's the only one way that we have known over the years, over and over. It's what our parents know and what they did and what their parents did, and that's the only thing that they could pass down to us in terms of information and knowledge. Now, and this way of making money is exchanging time for money. That's 9 to 5 job. Selling the market, you are still spending exchanging time for money. That's the same thing. That's it. Because basically we have parents who do business, sell stuff, but they haven't really figured out a way to get to the 3rd way of making money, which we'll get to. But they are there every day themselves, exchanging their time for money. So that is what we have been doing over all through the years. Be you are a doctor, you are an accountant, you are a teacher, what you are doing is exchanging time for money. That's why most teachers, they pay them per hour, like for private schools per hour, not of government schools per hour, right? Because what you are doing is exchanging time for money. That includes all of the 9 to 5 jobs, all those jobs that you go in the morning and come in the evening, all those jobs that you go and do 2 hours and then they pay you. All what you are doing is exchanging time for money, and this is what most people do till they die. And if that's what you are doing or you're planning to do, you will never be rich, you will never be a millionaire. That's just the truth. You cannot work. You can successfully struggle and live a average life, just average. You just have some few amounts of money in the bank, just an average life. Yeah, just struggle and just live that way. If your plan is to work 9 to 5, if your plan is to earn money only from this one means, only from this one way, and that is exchanging time for money, you can struggle and live your average life. That's if you have a job that pays well per hour. You get right? So you struggle and live. But the truth is, in Cameroon, that's what happens. Most people know only this one way of making money, and that is exchanging time for money. You just know that you have to go to school. School education is the key. But now with COVID-19, everybody's school closed. Let's not even talk about the other crisis in our country. Let's forget about that one. But now no school. Even still, in Cameroon, I'm not sure that key is still the key to success, because they have definitely changed a lot. That key does no longer work. So the idea has always been to go to school, get a job, That is just the general idea. If you turn around and ask any parent right now, they will tell you that child to go to school and get a job. It is not wrong. That's all what they know, and that's what they have taught their children, that to go to school, get a job. That's something that my own parents are hammering on it. Go to get a job, But you go to school and get a job, you don't even have enough money to take care of yourself, you don't have enough money to take care of your parents, and you are working all day. It does not even begin to make sense. You begin to wonder. That's what really drove me to really study about money and really understand the concepts and like what is really happening. How can I get up and go to work in the morning and come back in the evening? The whole day stressful. You cannot get enough money to take care of yourself. Or you talk of you can even talk of being able to take care of yourself months in the future. Months, so not even years. So that's the problem with 9 to 5 job. They are really stressful, and at best they can just get you to a lower middle class life. Seriously, just a lower middle class life. That's when you have a good 9 to 5 with a good boss. That's it. But most people know only this one way of making money. Just go to school, get a job, Nobody knows that there are other ways to get money in this country. Even people know, people don't tell you. So me, I'm telling you now, you are here. There are 4 ways of making money, and these 4 ways, they are more of categories. Like I said, for this way, number 1, exchanging time for money. You could be an accountant, you're exchanging time for money. You could be a doctor, you're exchanging time for money. You could be somebody that is selling in the market. What you are doing is exchanging time for money. But all these different things that you are doing, you can advance in them. You can create out ways, you can advance in them and get into the other categories of making money, which the next is leveraging assets for money. The second way to earn money is to leverage assets for money. Leveraging assets for money, let's begin with an asset. An asset is anything that will get you money regularly. An asset is anything that will get you money regularly. Your car could be your asset, could also be your liability. So you need to know how to discern an asset from a liability, and also how to turn a liability into an asset. You can check, I have a video on this. You can check in the playlist to understand the difference between assets and liability. Now, an asset is anything that will give you money, that's put money into your pocket every month. Now, leveraging an asset, simply means that you allow your asset to work for you and give you money every month. That's another way to earn money, by leveraging assets. An asset could be a house that you have for rent, right? An asset could be an online content that you have created that works for you, either through advert, either through affiliate marketing, or anything to give you money regularly. An asset, just think of an asset as anything that you can leverage to get money on the regular. Now, to get an asset, you need to be able to save money, and you're saving money from where? From your number one way of making money, which is exchanging time for money. That's why I said, with the number one way of making money, that is where it begins. With that number one way of making money, that is from there that you stem up. You stem up by saving. You can check out my video on how to save money, and you can buy an asset. Save money and buy an asset that will now give you money. If you save money from your 9-to-5 job and you are able to buy an asset, be it a car for taxi driving, be it a house that you could rent, be it to be able to buy an online product that can work for you, create content that can work for you and earn you money, anything that you can be able to buy from your savings from your 9-to-5 job. With this, now you are now in the second category of earning money. So you are now able to earn money by exchanging your time for money, and also earn money from leveraging your assets. Right? And the best part of this is your assets work for you individually. You don't need to go and do anything. What you need to do is simply, if for example you are buying a house to rent, right? You save money from your 9-to-5, you buy your asset, which is a house, you give it for rent. Every month you get your rent on a regular. Every month you get your rent on a regular. You don't have to do anything for that money. You have done it already by buying that asset. So you leverage it now every month to get you your money. See, so with that you have enough time to scale, and you can still be able to do your 9-to-5 job. Now, the next way of making money is a business or entrepreneur. A business. For example, let's go now back to why I said those who sell in the market from morning to night are doing the exchanging time for money. Why? Because they themselves go and sit there and sell from morning to evening. They're exchanging their time for money, as opposed to a business or an entrepreneur who will now invest in a system that will work for him or her. Now, that system could be employing people. That system could be an online system. That system could be a group of people or an institution that you have built. That is a business. A business means that it can operate without you being present there every point of the way. That is a business. So if that person who sells in the market employs another person and open another table at the other end of the market, another person sells there and employ another person. Now he is just in charge of running finance. He can come and run finance every Wednesday, or comes and check inventory every Thursday. You see, he does not necessarily have to be there every day. Now that is a business or an entrepreneurial mindset, right? That is the third way of making money. Now, the fourth way of making money is to invest. A friend said, invest. Thank you so much for that comment. Invest. I know in Cameroon, we're not really into stocks and bonds. Most people don't even know what that is. But we need to be able to invest. The most common thing that you can invest in here in Cameroon is to invest in somebody's business. You know, it's the same, basically the same thing like investing in stocks or investing in bonds and all whatnot. It's basically the same thing, but we generally don't use those type of terms here in Cameroon. So you can just say a silent investor. You can invest in that. So many people starting their businesses. You actively have to figure out one. Now the secret with investing in Cameroon is to invest in business, startup businesses. There are so many startup businesses in Cameroon that you can invest in, but there is nobody that is actually like posting it out there. If you're not in the know, you will not know. You only have to be in the know to know. That is why it's good that you actively find out this information, because becoming a millionaire is not going to be easy. We have to work for it. So you have to actively seek out these places that you can invest your money in, right? That's when you are looking for something, you will find it. That is the truth. There are scammers out there, so be wise. Now let's go into the secret I wanted to tell you about earning money. The secret about earning money. The secret about earning money is to help somebody. You get help someone, then help many people. Help someone, then help many people. You will get it when you get it. All right, so let's do a review. The different ways of making money is exchanging time for money, leveraging assets to work for you, becoming a business owner or an entrepreneur, and to invest. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up to this video. I love you.